Hello everyone and welcome back to Vintage Story. As you can see, the rainy season is upon us, but that will only really come into play at the second half of the episode. The first one will be relatively rain-free. Anyways, as you can see, today we will start by rebuilding the cementation furnace. I wanted to raise it up by one tile so we can have access to the bottom tiles in the future. And today we will also get started on soaking some extra hive boards in the barrels, because I would like to have another Langstroth hive, because, well, apparently now we can have our bees pollinate our crops, and, well, I think, needless to say, that is going to be very useful in the future. But the main focus for today is going to be the construction of a small pier for our boat, and as you can see, we will be able to accomplish it quite nicely. We will run into a little bit of trouble with the chisel blocks along the way, but we will sort it out eventually. So anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So obviously today I will start by pushing the juice out of our berry harvest, and yeah, let's just get started. I suppose we will start this episode with a small time lapse, so please allow me to do this job as fast as possible. Okay, I think I will call it here. Basically, we don't really have any more room for red currant juice, so, and this one is full. The same goes for the black currant. We do have some room for the blue one, but that one actually ran out, so I think we are good. Let's just go to bed. And good morning. Okay, first things first, let me just check on the bees, and yeah, they are still not finished. Oh, right, and speaking of the bees, I did notice on the mod page that the From Golden Combs mod has been updated. And, well, apparently now the bees are capable of pollinating crops. And I was thinking that maybe we should put one of these guys into the greenhouse, but I want to leave these here. I would like to have a new one. So tell you what, I think what we will do today is maybe start soaking another batch of beeswax. Yeah, tell you what, yeah. Let's do that first. For this we will need another barrel. Do we have any barrels? So we have no empty barrels downstairs. And these are all, well, obviously will be used. Also, we can start soaking the next batch of weak tannin. So only 5, there we go. And that's a weak tannin. Can I put it into this one? No, I cannot. Okay, let's just bring out the other bucket. And yes, I didn't forget about the steel, but we have certain other stuff that needs attending to right now, so just give me a second, please. Okay, that will take care of the next batch of weak tannin, and this one is... yeah, we cannot combine them, unfortunately. This is strong tannin, and these are still soaking. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Oh, right. And I suppose we can start feeding the pigs with the mesh. And this then just... oh, yeah, she is still pregnant. Okay. Wow, she's taking a long time. Anyways, let's fill up their trough. There we go. Technically, we don't need to feed them. I think they are going to be just fine. But you know what? I think it makes sense to, you know, keep them fed. And the rest of the mesh, I suppose we can just put into the composting. It will go bad eventually. That's going to be just fine. We need the rot anyways. Ooh, and speaking of, I just noticed this one is finished. Uh-oh, wait. This glass slab goes there. Do not lose it. We will need it. Okay, so yeah, the mesh will go into the composter. That's fine. I will keep the berries on the hotbar so we can munch on them, and that's it. And we really should eat them because they will go bad today, so need to keep this in mind. All right, and take out the compost and put it into this one. And speaking of, I do believe we have some composting left somewhere. There it is. Yeah, we only have 16. I thought we already had more than this. Oh, right, we turned those into the Terraprota. That's fine. Okay, then let's go ahead and take a look at our cementation furnace. I think this is going to be enough. Now, yes, let me just check on this one. It says we have 7 tiles who are damaged, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that obviously means that since we cannot see the other 2, they will be hidden down here. The question is which one they are. Anyways, first let's take care of the ones that we can actually see. And fingers crossed that we can reclaim as much bricks as we can. Oh, sorry, as many. So far it's not looking great. I'll jump on the coffin. No, I cannot. Well, I suppose we might as well break it open. And yeah, tell you what, I think today I will push the furnace up by 1 tile. It would make sense to have access to the bottom blocks as well. But as you can see, to the right now they are hidden, and that is far from ideal. So first let's fill up the hunger bar. There we go, and let's break this guy open. And we have 16. Well, it's still blister steel, which means they still need a tiny bit of processing, but not much. So tell you what, for now I will put them I guess there. Lovely. Once I have the will to do it, I will do it, but let's not worry about that right now. Also, we should harvest the cattails. So anyways, let's go ahead and rebuild this whole thing from the ground up. I suppose we can fill up the bottom of the furnace with some, maybe some rammed earth. I guess that would make sense. So do we have rammed earth? There we go. And we have we have packed earth, sorry, packed dirt, and now we have enough rammed earth, more than what we need. Okay, let's get to work. wait. We only have 1 damaged here, but we had 7 damaged on the blueprint. And I only found 5 damage blocks up here. So where is the 7th one? Oh, you know what? I'm not going to complain. It's fine. So anyways, we managed to reclaim 10 bricks only. Yeah. That's not great. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, I accidentally made a quick cave drawing with the charcoal when I was refilling the fuel at some point. It's fine. I think we can leave it there. It will be filled up with some charcoal in a second. Sorry, rammed earth. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so this place is ready to be rebuilt. So once again, I will go ahead and take out the rammed earth. There, and let's fill this up first. You know what? Even the colors match somewhat. And then we will do this, and we will have the fuel space right here in the future. So basically 1 tile up. Good, so we can put in the hatch right now, I suppose. And that will do it. So this is the new fuel space. And then that also means that the gratings will have to go here. Once again, 1 tile up. And then you know the drill at this point. Let's just build the furnace up once again. Okay, so we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Only 5? Yeah, that looks like only 5 blocks missing. Okay, I am not going to complain, but you guys did see that it was complaining about 7 blocks before, right? Let's just double check. So it is, yeah, 5 blocks are missing. Okay then, I guess that's going to be fine then. Okay, so this is going to be the next fuel space, and for this we will need, oh geez, 40 more bricks. No wait, sorry. We can make 2 more with these. You know what, let's just take care of it. That will leave us with 3 missing bricks. So where is the mortar? There you are. Yes, that will give us 2 more brick blocks. Okay, right, I think it would make sense to start from the top, so they are going to be a little bit easier to reach. Okay, so exactly we need 3 more blocks. So that is going to be 16 more bricks, and so we need to fire 14 more. Okay then. I don't suppose we have enough. Although, you know what, we don't really need to worry about this now. But let me just check. We only have... Where is the fire clay? There it is. Okay then, that's not going to be enough. Well, you know what? Yeah, we don't really need to worry about this right now. I will worry about this when we are starting to run low a little bit on steel, but right now we are set. Okay then, I think we can call it good enough. Well, I think today I would like to get started on... First things first, how are you guys? We have some eggs ready to hatch. And wait. This one is still the Generation 0 rooster. So far, both of the hatchings that we have managed to do, all hands, unfortunately. Oh well, first let's chase these guys into the back. And let's make sure they don't escape. There we go. Okay, let's just go ahead and hatch those eggs. No, put this into the trough. Okay. By the way, how is the flax holding up? 76 days. That's fine. Okay then, and yeah, we have no harvestables in here. We have some carrots. Yeah, let's just take care of it, and then I will do the beehives real quick, or at least start soaking the materials for it. I would like to make it out of different kinds of wood this time. Okay, anything else we can harvest? Ooh, the cabbages, lovely. Great, and these are still growing. Right. Okay, so what can we plant? We can plant nitrogen on these. What about the cabbages? That is going to be potassium. Okay. So potassium, yeah, let's just go for flax. I want to make sure we are set for the winter. So that was 2 cabbages and any nitrogen. Turnips, I suppose. Yeah, let's just go for turnips. Okay. So, as I said, turnips go on this side for the nitrogen, exactly. And flax goes here for the potassium. Good. Then. So let's start soaking the boards. I think I will make it out of oak and larch. Yeah, let's go for larch. So first things first, we need the oak boards, and there you are. I think I will go for a full stack, and that should be more than what we need. And I will go out and cut down a large tree. I want to have nice contrasting colors on this beehive. I don't remember this wall being here. I remember this one, but not the other one. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and find our large tree and cut it down, and we can have nice light colored boards we can work with. And welcome home. Okay then, so we have 11 large logs. Let me go ahead and cut them into boards. And you know what? I was thinking, I wonder why we call these boards and not planks, because I think calling the blocks boards would make a little bit more sense. So anyways, we have 60 boards now. That's great. The rest will go upstairs. Also, we can leave some of the items here. I suppose, yeah, the mortar can go there. Resin can go there. I will put the coffin lids next to the oven, sorry, the furnace, that's fine. Okay, anything else? Ooh, we really need to make a new a new saw. Preferably, I think I will use one of the meteoric iron for this, but you know what, I will keep it on the hotbar just to remind me. We can put away the charcoal, and that's it. Okay, so charcoal goes into this one. Good, and don't forget to put down the leather. Put down the coffin lid next to the furnace. That's fine, and put away the food. Okay, I think, yeah, carrots took over the turnips front place. Anyways, the good thing about cabbages is that, as you can see, they have 300 satiation. They are an amazing vegetable source. Okay then, yeah, let's just make a new barrel and start soaking these logs, boards. So first things first, we need to make a a barrel. How do we make those again? Barrel. We only need 3 boards and some sticks, that's fine. A single one, although if you make 2, that will speed things up a little bit. Yeah, let's just have 2, that's fine. Okay, how many... I don't remember how many boards we will need to make the beehives. Okay, first things first. Let me put these here. So this one needs to go. We can put this here so they will be immediately obvious. And let me just check. So to make the beehives, we will need 2 honey supers, and that is going to be 6 each, so that is already 12, and that is going to be 20, and this one. Okay, 26 boards altogether. I guess we can make 30 and 30, and that is going to be perfectly enough, I think. Okay, so let's just have 30 boards each, and that's going to be it. Yeah, let's go for it. So 30 into this one and 30 into this one. Oh, right, and how many beeswax do we need? 5 boards. 5 panel, whatever. So we just need a single beeswax for 4 boards. Okay. That actually makes it a tiny bit more complicated. Yeah, you know what? Let's just use these, that's fine. So instead of 30, let's just go for 28, I suppose. So 28 instead. Okay, that is going to be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so that's 8. Can I take it out? If I break it, maybe? Yes. I only want to have 7 in here. There. And that will be perfectly fine. 2 days. Oh, geez. I was thinking that it would be a little bit more fast, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, then, and 28 of these. Perfect. Okay, in 2 days we will have the hive panels that we will need. Yeah, the beeswax can go back in here. And the rest of the boards will go back. Oh, wait, first let's eat since we are here. I know I can easily move one of these beehives into the greenhouse, but I want to have a new one because I think this beehive will not be used for honey making. In fact, I really could just put a brood hive in here, but for the sake of looks, I want to have a honey super as well. Okay then. Also, yeah, the windmill is not strong enough now. By the way, how are the crops? Especially the flax, 4 and 3 out of 9. But yeah, the potassium is holding up, that's fine. Yeah, this will take a little bit of time, but it will be well worth it. Okay, so while the boards are soaking, I was thinking that maybe we should go ahead and start building the docks. That one has been a long time coming. So first things first, I will put away the large boards into this one. Large boards goes into this one. And I will take out a bunch of oak boards. And I will take out some oak planks as well. I think I will have debarked oak logs. We will definitely need to have some beams. And I think that's it for now. Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out a bunch of boards. In fact, I will take out all of them. The big question is, where do we want to have the docks? Let me just check. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Not the kind of spacing I'm looking for, although maybe we can run it. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3. I think we can run the path through here, one tile away from the greenhouse, next to the fruit trees, and that will be right here. Oh, right. And before I forget, this one doesn't have the right amount of curve. As you can see, this one is a little bit more wide of a curve on the path. This one is a little bit too narrow, so I wanted to fix these, well, ever since I laid them down, and I only noticed them in the editing. So let's just take care of this. This one will fall down here into the maintenance tunnel, that's fine, we will pick those up in a second. Okay, so as I've said, I would like to have the path going through here. And I suppose that also means that the docks will be here. Okay then. Let's just go ahead and start laying down the path first. For that we will need the shovel. So as I said, it will be right here. Okay, I don't like the sound of that. Oh geez, I am really hoping it's not coming our way. I do not trust lightning around our animals. If lightning strikes anywhere near the animals, they will die. What do we need for a lightning rod? A lightning rod, we need, well, okay, 3 copper rods. For the best effect, this should be, well, around 40 blocks above sea level. And, well, as far as I understand it, this will create a cone of protection under it. So the higher above it is, the bigger area it will cover on ground level. So obviously this should be as high as possible. In fact, I am tempted to just basically build a big tower of dirt place it this one on top, and then just dig out the dirt tower and leave a single block of dirt floating in the sky, which will hold this lightning rod. I am very, very tempted to do that. I don't think it would be very visible if it's 40 blocks up. But yeah, don't worry about that right now. I might do that a little bit later. For now, let's just go ahead and take out some stones. There you are. And let's make the pets. So I do believe it was just this. Yes. Okay, I didn't count how many we need. We need at least 10 for sure. Okay, next, let's create a small landing at the water level. So I guess that is going to be here. Something like this, I suppose. It's not going to be anything fancy right now. I am completely going into this blind. I have zero plans in advance for this, so I have no idea if this is going to turn out nice or not. I guess we will see. I guess this amount of dirt landing will be enough. Yeah, now we just need two that staircases. I believe it was something like this, right? Yes, we need two of these. 1 and 2. That's great. And I guess I will fill all this up with pets. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay then. That's okay so far. So yeah, I think we will have the docks 3 tiles wide, and obviously we will make them out of you know what, now that I look at this, maybe we should have them 1 tile up, or we can have them on the bottom of these blocks. So basically, first let me not drown. First things first, I will create a couple of slabs. Obviously, these will be the workspace of the pier. So we can have them there, or there, or there. So which one would be better? As I look at this, I think the middle one. This one is too high and this one is too low. This one looks like a good compromise. Yeah, definitely. And that also means that these pets are actually not needed. I think I will fill this space up with boards. Okay, let's reclaim these. Let's pick that one up. Okay then, so we are going to have it like this. Okay, fine, we need to fill this one up anyways. Although, no, yeah, just fill it up, it's fine. Okay. So this is going to be the start of the pier. How far do we want to go out? Let's just bring in the boat, and I suppose we can use that as a measuring stick. And hi there. Okay, I think having this guy here also means that now the nights are dark enough for them to spawn. That's unfortunate. Okay, fine. Let's just go to bed. Let's just make sure nobody is going to bother us. For example, this guy. And good morning. I suspect that the bees will be ready by now. But first, let's eat. We are a little bit hungry. There we go. And let's just go ahead and check on the bees. And the bees are ready for harvest. Okay then. Yeah, let's just take care of them real quick. We don't really have the room. How much honey we have? We have 37 liters. I would love to go into winter with a full barrel at least. You know what? Let's just check on the Langstroth hives. So this one says it has 3 frames harvestable and 3 frames in this one. Yeah, you know what? I will give them one more day. But we are a little bit busy. Okay, so any more drifters? Yeah, they are gone. Okay, let's get back to work. So as I said, now that they are spawning in at night, that means that the nights are getting dark. Okay, yeah, right, and let's bring in the boat. So there we go. Let's just park it right along, and this will be our measuring stick, I suppose. Also, I just noticed the armor is really not in a great condition at this point. Let's just face it this way, and that's it. Okay. So we need to go out that far. Okay, let me just take a look at the armor. Oh yeah, this one is definitely needs some repairs. How much? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 about sounds right. And maybe the hat. No, it's fine. Leggings, maybe we can do 1. No. Okay. I will stop repairing here. Okay, let's get back to work. So first, let's make sure we only go out as far as we really need. I will make 10 more boards and let's see how far we can go. One more. Yeah, I think this is going to be far enough. Okay, let's bring in the other sides. There we go. Easy as pie. And obviously, well, okay, not obviously. So we can have either support beams as the support beams, or we could have oak logs as well. And to be more specific, we could have chiseled quarter logs. First things first, let me just try something. If I put a oak log here, and if I chisel it down, how would it look? Are we going to get the inside bark right away or not? So let's chisel this one. Yes, we will get the inside, not bark, but the, you know, the actual inside wood right away. So for the best result, I suppose we should get quarter logs. Yes, I think so. Okay then. First X. Let's pick this guy up. And this one is chiseled now. This one can go in the water. That's fine. So how do we make the quarter logs again? These guys. Okay. This will give us 6. I suppose that is about the right amount that we will need. Okay, let's just go ahead and make a full batch. And we need the X. 202. Okay, just a single durability. Okay, and this one. If I chisel this one down, this will be exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. I just want to have as small as a log as we can. And also if I go down this way, this will also give us the outer bark. Yeah, let's just go for this shape, I suppose. So apparently the quarter logs will not expose the inside of the wood. Unless... No, looks about right. Okay, this is going to be the support piers. Sorry, the support logs for the pier. Okay, so let's pick up these and let's take out the pantograph as well. For obvious reasons. So you come with us and copy this guy. Okay. So, okay, for a second I will move the ship away. Or sorry, the boat. Just this far. Then I will see how many we need exactly. So we definitely need to have one here. At the end. Uh-oh, not this way. I would like it to be vertical. So this one needs to be here. Yeah, sure. Sounds about right. So paste, paste, oh, come on. Let me try something. As you can see, we have a little bit of a bother with the water. If I... where is the bucket? Sometimes we can put water into chisel blocks, as you might have seen in the cellar. So if I do this, will this work? Okay, it works there. What about here? It worked on the bottom. What about... First, let's get on the pier. Okay, Things are not working out as I would like. Maybe if I copy this one and paste it over this one. No. Okay, I think I might have a solution. I will take out this one and put a single block of dirt here. And we might be able to put water on the dirt. So this one goes there. Okay, exactly, but it is still far from perfect. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Obviously, I do not want to have this. It's way too ugly like this. Well, I suppose we can hide it under the pier. Yeah, I think that is going to be the best option for us. So basically, what we can do is first, let's pick these up. Are we getting any water flow here? No, I think it went back to full blocks, that's fine. So I suppose what we can do is first, let's put this one down. Take out the pantograph. Then let's make sure it is turned the correct way. Where is the chisel? Oh, it's in my hand. So it needs to be, I suppose... Yeah, this one sounds about right. So let's copy this shape and add that shape to this one. So add shape. So let's hope this works. Exactly, except the material is not quite right. Also, it is not turned the correct way. Fine, let's just chisel it out manually. Fine, let's just get rid of these. Unfortunately, we cannot add chiseled blocks to chiseled blocks, so these ones need to be thrown out. That's fine. So this one, chisel, add shape, and let's add this shape here. So let's hope this works. Let's just add there, chisel out the corners. And so far so good. Then, yeah, let's just do it quickly before we drown. So far so good. Okay, and oh wait, we can put these ones under it. That's going to be not going to, should be fine. So put this one here, turn it there, and now it works. Why couldn't you work before? Well, now it works for some reason. Fine, whatever. I think I'm going to be okay with this one as well. Okay, let me quickly take care of this. Alright, and for this we need to make more quarter lugs. And the storm is here. Fingers crossed that the animals will survive. I think the chickens might be okay. I am not going to say that they are, but fingers crossed. But I am worried about the pigs. Anyways, let's take care of this real quick. So if I copy this shape and we are pasting the shape and materials, I suppose we can get away with only having 2 support. Yeah, I think so. So this one, perfect. Okay, you can go right under. Yeah, exactly there, and turn around. Okay then. In fact, I think I like it better if it's attached to the actual pier structure like this. Okay, so we need one more. Great. And I don't suppose we have a mirror mode, right? Yeah, we have no mirror mode, unfortunately. That's fine, we just need to chisel the same exact thing out, but on this side. Well, it is a very simple, but I think a nice looking little pier. Okay, let's just park the boat right next to it, and no, that's the passenger, that's the pilot seat. Okay, and let's park ourselves right next to it. Good. And I think we have a nice little parking space for our boat. That's great. Okay. Let me just check on the... Oh yeah, we just crossed the 1 hour mark 4 minutes ago. let me put stuff away, and I suppose we might as well say goodbye. So first things first, the wooden stuff can go in here. Yeah, I suppose I will leave some logs down here. They will be right at hand. Okay, I think we are good to go. I suppose at the start of the episode we had to do the fruit pressing a little bit. So tell you what, I don't want to do anything big before we say goodbye. So tell you what, I will go out and do a little bit of butterfly hunting. I don't expect to find anything in this kind of weather, but who knows, maybe we got lucky. I do believe they are not going to fly in this weather. So instead of looking at the, well, basically above the foliage, we need to look at the ground, because I think they will be on the ground in this weather. And yeah, I didn't put away the chisel and the saw. We will need to make a new one of those. I wanted to have some reminder for the next episode, so I left them on the hotbar. Anyways, let's go ahead and look for some butterflies. Okay, I think that is our cue to go home. I did find quite a few, but unfortunately it was only two kinds of butterflies, a red admiral and a, well, another map butterfly. I do believe we already have one of those. So I suppose we only managed to find a single new one. Please don't get struck by lightning. I would appreciate it if you guys survived. Yes, I should build a shelter for them at this point. Anyways, let me quickly, let me eat. Good, let me put down that admiral butterfly real quick. There, I suppose I will have to throw the rest of them away, so this one, yes, and yeah, male spring form. And this is male spring form. Unfortunate, but can't be helped. I suppose I will put this one here. Okay, as I said, the rest of them are not much use to us, so very sorry, but you have to go. Okay, let's just go to bed. And good morning. So, I think we will stop things here, and we will pick things back up in the next episode. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching, and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and goodbye.